Alright, hi guys, welcome back to the video. I'm on a surplus of free shit right now. I have this trimmer. Right, well, it's not free, but I have those other two weed eaters. I just finished up cleaning those and I had to refuel line one of them, which I'll tell you more about that other weed eater. Got this mower this morning. So I got two things for free today. That's a free thing. That's, well, I need to sell that still, but, or get the order the tire for it. By the way, this one does not work for the recall. Gotta order a carb for this because whatever thing is on here, this lever broke and it's just a really shitty carb on there. I don't like that one. So I'm gonna order a different one for that. But yeah, I mean, this mower, I got that from one of my dad's friends. That one from my science teacher. I haven't looked at either of the mowers yet, but my neighbor just brought over this battery box and some type of trailer jack. It's kind of cool. You just back onto it, literally, and it works. So, but anyhow, that's not the main reason of this video. Just wanted to show you what I've found wrong with this thing already. First of all, here's the fuel line, which I can't even pick it up without it coming apart. He brought it over, and you can see where it was leaking. It came over leaking gas. I tried priming it, and this line literally just crumbled apart. There's nothing left to these. I mean, yeah, they're junk. He's like, yeah, it kind of runs. It smells like old gas. There's gas all over the thing, so I'm hoping that it just, these fuel lines were just spraying everywhere. Needs a good cleaning before I start it too, but yeah. So there you go. Got the tripod set up. Put you guys on time lapse. Now I'm just gonna refuel in this. Now this primer bulb actually seems okay. I'm not pumping it super hard because I don't really want it to prime anything. Seeing that there's still fuel in it, but whatever. I'm gonna get to work. Here's what the fuel looked like out of it. I'll show you in a second what the fuel lines all look like, but that's supposed to be purplish blue. You know, shouldn't smell like what it does. If you've ever worked on something with old gas, you know the smell. So here's what's left of the fuel lines. The fuel filter was just floating around in there. There's the lines that are supposed to be going up to the carb. There's all the pieces from it. Then, speaking of the carb, here it is with some yummy looking fuel over it. Let's take a look and see what that diaphragm looks like on the inside. And I'm going to move the card out of the sun because my phone just overheated, which I've never had before on any phone ever. So that's interesting. But yeah, all right, let's take a look. Let's see what we have to work with on the inside. Put on some gloves and get the screwdrivers and stuff. All right, time to unleash the smell. Actually, I'm gonna grab my cart. I meant stool. You guys are watching on my cart. All right, you're watching me work on my cart. Whatever I'm trying to say. The cart is what the carb is resting on currently. Actually, let's take the top off first. This whole carb has to be serviced because it smells like old gas. So I have to service the whole carb. That's how you have to do it. Or at least that's what I do. I don't have to do it that way, but certainly is the best way to do it. And I'm gonna have a diaphragm ready for this style carb. I don't know where my couple pack went, but whatever. Yeah, yum. Screen, nope, there's fuel on it. Old fuel. Let's see, here we go. How cemented is this on there? Holy shit. Oh my god, that's on there. That is on there, alright. There we go. God damn it. Oh, I hate the smell of fuel. Oh, by the way, here's the filter. Just show you that. I don't think this carb has been doing its job. Actually, I think I know what the problem is. I think the diaphragm is probably crispified in the lowest position. Watch me be right. Or this carb's junk. I don't know. But we'll see. Hey, hey, hey. When I drop stuff. I'm just gonna take everything apart on this CARB. I'm not even gonna test to see if fuel flows through the screen because I don't care, to be honest. Yep, told you. It's just well, it's not crispified, but it's just formed in the lowest position. So this diaphragm is done. Yeah, look. It should not be frozen like that. So what I was doing was pushing down on this rocker arm the whole time. But I need to clean out that anyhow, so I'm gonna go ahead and do so. This is like the world's worst screw to get out. Alright, that's not coming out right now. Hold on. Okay, that took more searching than I intended for to find this, but I did, and I got different size screwdrivers, so take this screw out. Today I'm using a magnetic tray because yesterday I was working on different weed, the other weed eater. I misplaced one of the screws. Took me a little bit to find it. So figured today I'm not going to do that. Well, and another thing, the needle's stuck in there too, so it's not like the needle's even doing its job. Or, well, the needle didn't want to come out as easily as it should have. Okay. Let's get this old nasty fuel line off so I can determine the size. Bye-bye. Junk, 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 and junk. Alright, this fuel line now. I'm hoping this is one of my bigger sizes of fuel line, so I don't have to use up all my red stuff, but we'll find out. Yeah, here's my bigger stuff. No. The red stuff is just, it's the shit, I tell ya. At least for these weed eaters, you have to have this red stuff. Well, it'd be nice if there was a size in between, but whatever. Yeah, I mean, the funny thing is it works for both sides, top and bottom, so whatever, man. So look, I'm gonna go and blow out the rest of this, and then I'll be back. Oh, there's only one adjustment on the CARB, so that's nice. Usually there's two, should be one right there or right there, but there isn't, just a low speed adjustment, I guess. So I see an L, so it's just a low speed. But all right, I am gonna go blow every port out on this, and then I'll be back. Throw away the diaphragm too. All right, I blew it out. Now you can see the screen is perfect. Guess I didn't show it to you before up close, but whatever, who cares. Glad I finally got the engine off this tool cart. That would have been nice to have for when I first did those other weed eaters, but it's fine, it is what it is, I guess. Not like I can really go back in the past, but I just had no idea what I was going to do with that engine, but now it's just sitting in the shed. Still as torn apart as it was. And I've scrapped the idea of rebuilding it. It's just too much. It's just too much. Plus, parts aren't really in abundance, too, I'll admit. So yeah, ooh. It might not be a bad idea to blow this out since there's some green crap there. So I'll go blow this out real quick. Alright. Time to reassemble it. So, I'm going to pull out one of my diaphragms now. Something to note. Gee, I suppose this CARB is now officially clean. So I don't really need gloves for CARB. I'm going to have to get my hands out of there. I'm going to show you guys my struggling. This bag of, okay. Something to note. Two things with this. I'll have to pull the diaphragm out of the garbage here. Wherever it is, I threw it away. Oh, here it is. Okay. So, the only thing I look at is the stems. Okay. Now, you'll notice with this, I cannot push it down and it will not stay down. I cannot push it up and it's already like in one fixed position. This one, I can push down, it stays down, so when I push up, it stays up, and it doesn't quite feel like, it should feel like a t-shirt. It should be this flexible, this flimsy. Just because it moves doesn't mean crap. If it smells like old gas or if it's been sitting for a really, really long time, just take my word, replace it. Just replace the diaphragm. Now, you'll look and go, oh hey, that's just gonna get smushed on one side. Well, I mean it will, but it won't. It won't affect anything. And you might argue with me, but you're welcome to. But I'll stick to doing this because I know it's just fine. I did this on I put the same exact diaphragm on my leaf blower. You guys have heard how nice that thing runs. It ran like, okay, it ran okay with the other one, but I wanted to replace it because I knew it was going bad. The only thing you need to do with this, unlike with the other ones, is you need to tighten it down in a very specific way. You do both sides interchangeably. And see, it'll just push that up, but it doesn't wrinkle anything on the inside, which is what matters. Who cares about the outside? Sure, the outside's gonna get wrinkled anyhow. That's just how these are. See? Boom, perfect. Top, see? It's not like I'm even gonna, you can't check anything until it runs. Which I don't even know if I should be that hopeful with this CARB, but if you don't want to go through the trouble of working on the CARB, don't. Just order another one. They're 12 bucks at the most. Nah, 20 bucks at the most. But they're usually pretty darn cheap. I mean, that's, you pay 20 bucks. Why did I already lose a part? There it is. You pay 20 bucks for your weed eater, trimmer, blower, whatever it is. Leaf blower, snow blower, tiller, anything with the really small engines. Yes, they do make snow blowers with trimmer engines. It's just how it is. Oh my god, do you know what I just realized that I did? Do you know what I just realized that I did, guys? Gals, humans, people. God damn. Rookie mistake, completely. The screwdriver, you can use it for both, but it's just more clumsy to do it this way. And I guess I can prove my point with the diaphragm now. See? Look, it's totally fine. It's just, look, see? It's fine. Don't worry. Done this before. This I have not done before. Or maybe I'm sure I have, but I didn't put any of the rocker arm assembly back together. Good thing I didn't get it back on the engine before realizing that. See, I make mistakes too. So, yeah, putting it back in sucks. You put the rocker arm, or no, sorry, the needle, the spring, then the rocker arm, and the rocker. Push that down, get your screw, get it like close to the area. Take a screwdriver. This part sucks, I'll be honest. I've lost that rocker arm before trying to do this. Oh nice, it's not threading in correctly. That spring, make sure that spring is okay. You know, good to go. Shit, there we are. And tighten it all the way down until it won't stop. Until it won't turn no more. And wow, you're really being a bitch right now. This thing is not wanting to cooperate. Careful with the spring because it might go flying. Okay, there we go. Just make sure it's in there correctly. I'll get an up close shot of how it should work. See how that spring is? It's not off to the side or anything. Fuck you, phone. My phone won't focus. I tried it, but it should spring up. then you're good to go. All right, I'll put it back together completely and then I'll come back. Okay. I'm probably gonna have to drill an 11/64 hole and mill it out too, but yeah, I'm sure I'm gonna. Damn it. All right, actually, let me go do that. I'm clean that too. Okay. So I'm gonna run the fuel filter line first. Let me just clean this off. Now, I'll be honest. Little to none, or little to no shavings actually get into in there. Yeah, see, that's why I picked this line. Always the best. Well, this line fits the CARB good, and it's the only stuff that the hardware place I get all my fuel line from has that fits the CARB, so I don't really mind drilling a tiny hole. Awesome. Oh, come on. See, the only thing I find with what I use to cut it, I just use a pair of dikes. Sometimes it will not. There we go. Sometimes it doesn't, like it closes the opening, but we're good now. Okay. This is just gonna have old fuel sucked in, I guess. I don't know. There isn't really a good way to clean the fuel filter. Best way to do it is just take it, oops, and just wiggle the fuel line down. Just like this. There we go, perfect. And then, what you want to do is suck all the fuel line back up, push the fuel filter in, which for some reason is not happening, there we go. And then you push the line in until, I'll drop this thing so you can see what I'm talking about. I'll try that really tight. Okay. You push it in until right there. Until it starts to push the fuel line back up. And you leave it. Okay? Next, what I'm gonna do is, because I don't have the CARB, what I'm gonna do is, the best way to, I think, to measure this without a CARB is you go up and cut it right there. Boom. We're on the next one. Take this, cut it at an angle, slide it right in. Now, if you have this, do this. If you don't have this, don't bother. It's not, you don't need it, but yeah, if I can't get the fuel line in, I just mill it out a little bit, and then usually it goes right on in. So, what I'm talking about right now is this thing. It's basically just like a fuel line splice if you were to splice two different sizes of fuel line together. God, that fuel line is just terrible. Yeah, guys, it's not hard to do your fuel lines. Just do that. I mean, man. Alright. Anyways. This thing, I just put it back on because it prevents leaks, in my opinion. Well, this one I think is junk. Anyways. That side just completely crumbled apart on me. I barely applied any force. We'll see if I can get this side on. Maybe. I can. I'm not real hopeful though. If that other side just came apart, then I'm gonna just say F it. Let's just take a look though. See. Come on. Come on. Oh, it went flying across. Okay, you know what? Okay, I'm just gonna give it a big never mind to that. So what you want to do is basically you want to leave just a little line down. I do it so that if you tilt it and look straight, you can see just a little bit of it. Best way to do it. Then for this bottom one, I found you want to cut it just a little bit shorter than the top one, so actually, yeah. All right, perfect. So now those are ready. We ran to the carb. Just say, I'll bring all that up later. Actually. Now, wherever I put that carburetor, here it is. Now I'm going to run the lines first. Just test, make sure. So this one pulls, and this one pushes. See, I thought it was going to be the other way around, honestly, but that's fine. This should work. I'll just actually have to run this one a little bit differently. Whatever. So I don't know, does it mount like that maybe? And then the fuel line. This fuel line is way too long. Honestly, like it really is. But I don't feel like cutting any more off. So slide that up. This one, you want to wiggle it on forward like this. And then fell off of here. All right. Got that back on now. Okay. There's one thing. Yeah, it does mount like this, so, all right. Hey, now I didn't want that throttle out of there. Oh, nice, it just ripped the gasket right off. Sorry if this is kind of boring or sucks, but I don't have much of a choice. We're filming this. There we go. Throttle works good. Let's test that before I put the final tightening down. Choke also works good. It is almost time to see if it starts and runs good. But yeah, you can see that this fuel line obviously sticks out quite a bit, but I'd rather it be too much fuel line and then have to cut it and slide it up. And then, or rather it be too much fuel line instead of not enough. But I'm gonna take off that back plate and I'm gonna give it a good cleaning because I mean, this is just too much crap. It's just gonna not be good. So, okay, let's fill it up. See if it leaks. See if it doesn't leak. See if it runs. See what. Hoping nothing's wrong, but just pops right off. But yeah. Gave it a good cleaning. So far no leaks. Curious about this gas cap that has fuel on it already. sweet, we're good. Yay. I filled it up. I filled it up. I guess we'll see once we get pressure in the tank, but I'm hoping we're good. And good so far. I'm gonna move the camera quickly. Then right to here. Like that. Let's see. Or no fuel, as far as I can tell. No fuel at least. Sound of a dash prime. Try it for a second. Wait, hold on. I got the lines up wrong. I got the lines wrong. Oh, fuck it, let's see if it starts. There's no leaks, so. Not maybe be enough to prime it, but this carburetor's junk. It won't prime at all. Probably because I blew it out, but so yeah, I'll just have to order another carb. Woohoo. Some cap leaks a little bit. It's better than no cap. No cap. And the fuel filter is submerged right now. If it's primed now, that's fine. But boy, it won't even prime now. When it should. I think I actually do have the lines wrong, because it's gonna pull to the top one. So I actually do have the lines wrong. Let me swap those quickly. Alright, swap lines. Let's see now. It's better. I'm thinking so because it makes sense for it to pull out through the top one, or pull through fuel through the top line, but I guess I don't know. Totally sure, but I have my bets to work now. because it didn't prime, I figured it would maybe start. Because usually it can prime, or not prime, but start. I don't know. We'll see. Truck. That guy's got a wheel bearing gone out. I'm no car mechanic yet, but I don't know. I don't think I'll ever be a car mechanic. Diesel mechanic though, sure. I'll put more line in. Try that maybe. That helps. Okay. Well, let's see if it primes. What the fuck? I doubt it will. Even if it's just primed, right? Probably won't start. Still. Nah. CARB is junk. Yep, CARB's junk. Alright. I'll order another CARB. There's just a fourth CARB I need to order, I guess. Thanks for watching. See you guys in the next one of these. Hey, this is Gavin from G Machine. If you like what you just saw, hit that thumbs up. Also, consider subscribing because my channel's only at 12 subscribers at the time of filming this. But other than that, thanks for watching. Maybe leave a comment too. Let me know what you think. I try and post videos as much as I possibly can. I try and post good content. Other than that, thanks for watching. I'm gonna get back to mowing.